Guys, so today we're going to do a wick on a perfection heater. Um, these are like from the early 1900s to mid 1900s. I use these because you can use diesel in them and it doesn't have any smell. I use diesel instead of kerosene. Works great. Here's the wick. Push this button. I'll put this wick in the description below. All you do is click the link and take it right to Amazon. They're cheap. Push that button in. Just got cobwebs. I'm going to be painting this again in another, not a video. I'm just going to use some high temp paint, wire brush to get off all the old paint and whatnot. Get this guy. It pulls right out. Get this guy, get it up out of here. Alright, so this lid turns clockwise, comes right out, and there is no wick in this, and this is kind of beat up, so we're going to have to straighten this out. You know, you don't want it all bent up like that. This turns clockwise or counterclockwise. This probably hasn't been off ever. There we go. Just unscrews. So you can see this. I'm going to go ahead and get a pair of pliers and straighten that all up. Usually there's a wick in there. Oh, look, and there's some of the old wick stuck to the gear. The gear pushes it up and down. So you'd bring it all the way up and then grab it and yank it out. But I'm going to clean up all that string off of that and then get the metal all straightened up as possible. I'm using a pair of pliers. Here just in case I need them. I'm just going to try to squeeze it as straight as possible. Things all mangled. So I'm going to play with that right now and just try to straighten it up. So, got it pretty good. Looks like this had been repaired once before. Looks like that's a little braze or solder mark right there. That was repaired a long time ago, I'm sure. So, and this looks like it's fairly decent now. Not perfect, but hey, what the heck. It's gonna work. I'm gonna get this wick out. Line this edge up with the gear. Just kind of get the wick around it all and get that edge lined up with that gear that's down there. Like that. So that it's lined up. And I'm just gonna work it down to that gear. Try to keep this wick on the inside right there. Work our way down, and then we're just going to force it past those teeth right there. Just going to get it forced past those teeth to where we can get them started in there. Just going to trim up these loose strings, get them out of here. Cut them up, get them straightened up. Now we got that all in place. We're going to try to get all this wick inside of here. You know what? Actually, I'm going to turn this up to the top. There we go, to the very top. Then I'm going to get all this wick inside of this. Get this down into place, and then screw it down tight as well. Way down. Then this should go nice and easily back down into place. And when you get it all the way down, oh, you gotta try to get it up. Oh, and that's sticking. It's not wanting to come back up. Gets up to a certain point and then stops. So I gotta figure out what's going on. So it was a simple repair. One of the metal barbs that are holding the cloth, here I'll unscrew it and show you, hold on. These metal barbs was sticking out. So it was dropping below this and then catching on the way back up, not letting go. That's all that problem was. And put diesel in it just to get it lubed up and everything. And it works perfectly now. So you get it all the way down in there. get this on it, and this acts as a, as a stop so that the wick doesn't come all the way up. Although it comes out still quite a bit on this one. Alright, so we got something catching that too. Let me take that, take a look at that. So that seems fine now. So you turn it all the way up to the top, you light it, and then you bring it down temp. We'll go ahead and light it so you guys can see. On this float system, I don't know what this is. This is somebody, I guess, so my other one had a little gauge on it. This is the float system for this one. It tells you how full it is by how far that sticks out. Which it works, whatever. My other one, you had a gauge on it, but whatever. These things work great, and I'm in South Florida, so this is December. This is December 23rd. We're supposed to get cold after Christmas, though. It's supposed to hit the 60s, Brr. So, with winters hitting super cold temperatures like the 60s, we gotta have heaters here. Alright, let's put her in, fire it up. So, quick, just pop that open. This guy goes in. That makes a slot right there, lines right up. Handle goes in like that. The knob, where the wick is all the way out. Now this is going to be the first burn. First burn is going to be, a little sooty with this wick probably. I don't know for sure, but we're going to find out. I'm going to fire this thing up. Obviously, it's like that. It's going to be sooty. As soon as you put this on there, it cleans up pretty good. I'm going to turn it down. First burn is going to be sooty because you got to let that wick burn and catch up to where it gets an even flame all the way around. And bring it down. Yeah, we're just going to have to let it burn. You have to let it burn at first. Let that wick burn up a little bit. It's going to be a sooty burn at first because we need all this wick to, even out. It needs to melt in place. This is one of the worst wicks I've gotten out of the box, though. I may need to order even a whole new one because it just doesn't seem right. Let me close this up. With that lid closed, it already is burning cleaner. There it is. That's straightened up. That's straightened up. We're going to let it burn a minute. Let it do its thing. So we can drop the temp down just a little bit. And then there's a few droplets of fluids on the top where that'll all dry off. It's not bad at all. It's evening up. It's just the wick needs to burn off at first. It's at full heat right now. Only smoke you got is the little bit of moisture on the top from some diesel that was spilled on top of it. That'll evaporate right off. And that's it, guys. That's how you put a wick in one of these. I'm going to take some wire brushes and wire brush this all off. And I got a couple of cans of the white high temp paint. This was originally black, obviously, but you know, white just looks so much prettier and cleaner. It's all in your choice. If they had red high temp paint, that's my wife's favorite. If I could find red, that's the color I would paint it. See, this wet spot's evaporating off. Got a nice burn there. Nice amount of heat coming off of it already. It's a nice one. Alright guys, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll have the wick in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, guys. Peace.